Hey, humanoids, get off that rental stove and put down that can of warm sauce and that big fat old lady you're working at that's yelling for you to eat dinner. This is Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm in your head, and I'm online at .com. So get with it, or I'm moving next door to you. You won't like it, because you like your wife. I guess you would like it.
I was going to say, one time I saw the end, they didn't come around here too often, WCW, but you guys did a show once in Boston, and it was you and Nash, and people were throwing stuff in the ring, and sodas, and fries, and you and Nash actually picked them up and were eating them in the ring, which was pretty awesome. But what was it like when people just, like, had so much heat they'd be throwing stuff into the ring?
Well, see, what happened was, I mean, when Hulk turned heel, that's the beach, right up the road here in Daytona, and Hulk turned heel, and there was a birth of the NWO. And the thing is, when Hulk gave this interview, that was basically went down in history as like, what the heck did he just say? You know, Hulk said, you know, screw all you kids, I don't stuff for you, what have you done for me? And people are buying it as a full-on shoot. So people started throwing stuff in the ring. Now, I've never been in a building where people threw stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is too, if you watch the tape, there's a DVD out called Back in Black or whatever, and you can see a fan hit the ring. Like me and Hulk are on one side of the ring. This dude hits the ring. He gets over the railing, past security, into the ring. But unlucky for him, there's Big Kev. And, dude, you're out of luck now. Kev, the dude, like, I can't imagine this Mark thinking, well, I'm going to go there. I'm going to hit the ring. I'm going to go get those guys. That Hulk's going to go. So he comes. He probably thinks security's going to stop him, so he can still tell his buddies, like, well, I tried to, man. No, man, security can get you. Now you're in the ring. Now what you going to do? There's Big Kev. Kev knocked this cat out. So now the dude's down. Me being the prick I am, when I hear this commotion behind me, I run over to Kev. I go, Kev, is that a Mark? He goes, Mark. I start putting the boots to the guy, full shoot. Like, you're allowed to, in my opinion, you're allowed to yell and cheer and boo all you want. You're not allowed to touch the wrestlers. You're not allowed to throw stuff at the wrestlers. And you're certainly not allowed to go over the barricade into the ring. Because once you come in the ring, we don't know if you got a gun or you got a knife or whatever. And guess what? That's what I do for a living. And yeah, it might be fake, but all I got to do is turn the volume up a little bit and it starts becoming real. So, I don't know, to that dude in Daytona, wherever you are, thank you. It was fun stomping on your face. My partner knocked you silly, and I hope you learned the lesson.
Well, when you guys first came in and you guys didn't have any names and stuff, did they pitch, like, any names to you guys before they went with, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash?
No, you know what happened was, and this is how slick they were, the legend has it, me and Kev worked the night before in Madison Square Garden for Vince, and we sold out the Garden. I was semi-main against Vince. I was semi-main against Triple H. Kev was main event against Shawn Michaels in a cage. And we sold out the Garden on a house show and hadn't been done in years. That was a Sunday night. The next Monday, I'm on Nitro. And Larry Zbyszko, who's a genius, suggested come through the crowd. Because they were just going to have me walk down the aisle, like, hey, how you doing there? And Zbyszko said, no, send him through the crowd. And he said, when he hits the ring, he's not going to hit the ring and beat up the other wrestlers. He's going to hit the ring and walk over to the microphone. Where the other wrestlers go like, Scott, what are you doing, man? Like, it made it like a full shoot. The other guys are wrestling with Scott, what are you doing, man? I'm out here making a living. Like, what are you doing? Like, and they didn't jump me. I didn't jump them. I just grabbed the microphone and ignored them, which made it like a shoot. The reason it was so successful, in my opinion, was people really believed that I still work for Vince. And when I said next week, I'm bringing you a big surprise, and it was Kev, people thought Vince sent us to WCW together. Because they always talk smack, these little jive commercials like, where the big boys play. Like, anytime you left there and went to work for Vince, they would show a little highlight reel of you doing a job for State. I'm thinking, I look good on my back. Show the highlight reel. I don't care. But that's why it worked. It's because people thought we worked for Vince.
Now, actually, the new DVD that's out, The Rise and Fall of WCW, just came out Tuesday.
Now, wait a minute. Am I on the cover of that?
I don't believe you're on the cover.
Yeah,
actually, you might be on the cover. Yeah, they Sting on the cover.
I heard me, Kev, Hulk, and Bischoff on the cover, right?
I think Sting's on there, too.
Hey, Vince, look, Vince. Hey, Vince, can I get over here for a minute? Send the royalty checks. My address has not changed in 20 years. Send the check, monkey. I mean, if they're using my mug to sell them, like, Vince, I'm begging you. How much heat can I have with you? I want my royalties. Don't make me sue.
Mm-hmm. They actually have an interview on there with you. It's from, like, 2002.
No, I haven't seen it, and I'll probably never see it, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was great.
Oh, definitely. But I was going to say, because you were talking about how people bought that you guys were coming from WWE, and on that DVD they have about the lawsuit where Vince sued WCW, saying that... the day I showed up, brother, there was a lawsuit. The day I appeared on TV, there was a lawsuit the next day. Suing me and suing Turner. But see, my agent was so slick that I was it's called indemnified. I was like indemnified, whatever that means. It's like a big word meaning you can't mess with me. Take it up with Turner. So, you know, it was sweet. It was what it was. Let's get to some callers. We got so many here in the line. We have 90 missed calls, so sorry we won't get to all those.
I rule. I rule.
You beat Sonny's record. I think she had the record.
I know. I'm long-winded. Sonny, hottie. She's a hottie. She's supposed to be signing autographs over in England in November. I think she's going to be there.
Well, we have an English co-host who no-showed tonight, so maybe that's where he is. But we got somebody here calling in from England. I mean, from Canada.
Oh, well, gee, that's, you know, Canada, England, it's one or the other, you know.
They're both overseas, which is not correct. Who is this from Canada?
Hey.
Hi, Scott, this is Dan.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I was just wondering if you would ever come back to the WWE with the Razor Ramon character, and if they have ever asked you to come back.
I would love to. I would love for him to hit that Razor music and come out in a sweet-ass suit, you know, like handmade but, like, tacky. Like, Razor, the thing with the Razor gimmick, the way I looked at it was, it's like, it was expensive, but it was, like, gaudy. Like, it'd be silk and shit, but it'd be, like, green. And, like, neon green. But I'm pulling it off because I'm pretty. But I want to come down. I want to be introduced. I want them to hit that music. I come out, and I want to walk around, say hello to everybody, then I want to roll out and sit down and put the headphones on. Now, from the headphone position, you can always have, like, a match or two left in you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If they let me be a broadcaster, then there can always be that, you know, they bring you out of retirement, one match, two matches. You know what I mean? Like somebody shoots an angle with you or whatever. I mean, yes, hell yes, I would do it. But no, I don't talk to Vince's office. Although I want to thank them. I want to thank Vince. I want to thank Linda. I want to thank Stephanie and Shane and Paul. Thank you. They've spent over $100,000 in the last year sending me to rehab. You know what I mean? So there's still a lot of love there. I mean, there can be any animosity in this competitive thing they had because I left their company. They went, you know, they really pushed me, and thank them for all the opportunities. And I went to work for the competition, all legally, all up front. And even with that animosity, they still, you know, Vince still manned up and said, Scott, if you need help, call me, ask for it. And I have. And he sent me to rehab a couple times, and he picked up a check. And it ain't cheap. The rehabs he sent me to were really high dollar ones. Mm-hmm. You know, so he spent $100,000 on rehab. So I don't feel there's any hatred there, mm-hmm. or any, you know, I mean, whatever it is. I still hope, just like when I did the interview with Sid on Last Call with Scott Hall, I mean, that's the place to be. The WWE is the place to be. I want to finish my career in the WWE, except I want to do it.
Go on. We had a problem with one of the callers.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Who is this?
This is Marta from the OutsiderScottHall.com.
Oh,
all right. That's my girl. That's my Arkansas Mafia. What up, girl?
What's up?
How you doing, girl? So, what's the name of my website again? What's the name of the website? She called me the other day and said, Scott, get it right. TheOutsiderScottHall.com. And the name of my talk show is Last Call with Scott Hall.
That's it. And,
this lady and another lady, Maggie, in Arkansas. I got the Arkansas Mafia been looking out after me, and they have introduced me to this whole internet age because I didn't know nothing about it. So I've only been aware of this stuff for like a week, and I'm starting to dig it because it allows me to reach out to people.
What was that?
It allows me to reach out to people out there like all over the world who like to follow my career over the years. and this is a chance for me to stay in touch with them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's kind of cool. I wish I'd known about it before.